Sartorial Tuesday, coming at you today from my library, and we're going to talk about our pets on keto. And I don't know why I didn't think about it ever, but of course our pets can be on keto. That is their natural state. I've never known an animal in the wild, a carnivorous animal in the wild, to go and dig up potatoes or carrots or those kind of things. They eat meat. They either kill their own prey or they scavenge and they eat what they find. But it's very rarely a carbohydrate unless they're sick. And then you'll see them eat grass and leaves and that kind of stuff. And that's to get the fiber in their belly, so it either gives them the diarrhea or they vomit to get out whatever they feel like's making them sick. They're not eating the grass because they feel like they need carbohydrates. They're eating the grass because they know it really doesn't agree with them and it will cause them either diarrhea or vomit, which will get out the ick. So we have just become so commercialized that we don't think about how our pets should really be eating. We just grab a bag of dog food and bring it home, and it's full of all the little dried up peas and carrots and cheese, and I never thought that I was doing something bad for Wee Wee. I would look and what I would think was the most nutritious and looking delicious type of food for him, and have caused him to be morbidly obese. My dog should weigh 11 pounds. And 2 years ago, when I had him at the vet, he was 12 pounds. And she was like, you need to get him down a little bit. And since then, he's only ballooned. But since the medical issues, which I know 4 pounds is from prednisone. But still, he should not have been weighing over 11, and he was coming in at 16, and then by the time I had him at that last vet visit, 19 pounds. Yeah, so too much. So we can definitely put our dogs on keto. They would prefer it, and it is very, very safe. But dogs and cats are different. So the ratio for a dog is 2% carbohydrate, 25% protein, and 73% fat. Now, realize your 2% carbohydrate is coming from like the carbohydrates that's in eggs. The carbohydrates that are naturally sneaking into your items here, especially the tripe. That's got a little bit of carbohydrates to it. So it's not peas, carrots, green beans, broccoli, those kind of things. Those are not the carbohydrates. So you're not going to intentionally add any type of carbohydrates into your pet's diet. So you're mainly wanting to focus on your protein to fat ratio, and the carbohydrates just slip in there at 2%. Okay, so your cats are going to be, again, 2% for just what's slipping in there through eggs, tripe. And their protein is 35% because cats need a higher protein diet than dogs. And you don't want your dog eating this because it is very bad on their kidneys. So dogs and cats are different. Fat at 63%. Okay, so protein needs to be protein per 1 pound of ideal weight for a dog is 1 gram. For a cat is 2 grams. Okay, so how many calories should they be eating for their ideal weight? A dog should be getting 30 calories per pound of ideal weight. Cats, 20 calories per pound of ideal weight. Okay, so Wee Wee is coming in at 19 pounds right now. He should be 11. So his total daily calories for the 11 pounds is 350. But the vet and I talked about it, and she feels that to just cut him to 350 right now, he'd be losing too quickly. And just like us, we don't want to start out at base. We want to work our way down. So she said it start for him at 1.5. So his calories are going to be 450 until he reaches 15 pounds. And then once he reaches 15 pounds, we'll go to the 350 until he gets down to 10, 11 pounds. All right. Now, my cat, Frank, weighs 9 pounds. The average cat weighs 10 pounds. So Frank is very tiny, and that's just her stature. So I want her to stay there. I don't want her to gain any weight. If she does, that's fine, but she's tiny framed. Okay. She looks big. I know when you guys see her in the background, she looks big. That is all fur. I mean, that is all fur. When you actually touch her body, she's very tiny. So her total calories for the day should only be 180. 180 calories. That seems so. Oh, just think about it. That doesn't seem like very much at all, but it is. I mean, she gets along fine with it. Alrighty. So calories per ounce. Chicken has 35 calories on average, and we're talking skin. You want to put in the skin and the fat too. They're keto. So 35 calories on your white meat, 50 calories on your dark meat. Beef is 70 calories, and this is per ounce. Liver is 50 calories per ounce. Eggs for one whole egg is 70 calories. And tripe per ounce is 25 calories. Now, tripe is, okay, on grass-fed animals, your cows, your lambs, sheep, that kind of stuff, they have, their second stomach. So they chew and digest their food, then it moves into the second stomach for a second digestion. That food in that second stomach, that's tripe. So the second stomach and beginning of the bowel area, when it's still a green paste, that's your tripe. And that's what wild dogs love. So that's why when you see scavenger animals kill something, they go and they eat the gut first, because that is highly nutritious, and they're gaining a lot of nutrition through the tripe. So it's 25 calories per ounce. And what you want to do is come up with a meal plan for your fur baby that has at least one egg and at least 1 ounce of tripe, and then whatever you want here for the morning, and divide the calories 2 meals. Don't give it to them all at once. So at least 2 meals. So 12 hours, 12 and 12. So we just picked 9 and 9. So come up with a combination of this stuff that will come up to the 450 calories, or however many calories you've deemed necessary for your pet. Now remember, your cat's not going to be eating nearly much as your dog is, unless you've got a very tiny dog, one of your little toy puppies, or, will be eating the same amount as a cat, except for the ratio is going to be different. So for your cat, 1 ounce of tripe, 1 egg, and mix all that up in the morning, and then divide it between the 2 meals and refrigerate the second half. So your cat, with only getting in 180 calories, you don't want to be using 2 eggs like you are going to be for a dog, because that's already 140 of their 180 calories. So go 1 egg, 1 ounce of tripe, and then pick from your other proteins. Oh, and she did say always try to do an organ meat. So these 3, the liver, the eggs, and the tripe, is a daily. Then you're just going to be choosing between chicken, beef. Oh, and they can have fish and shrimp and that kind of stuff. I just didn't think to put it on here because I don't think that's something I'm going to be feeding my pets too often. And I didn't think about putting it on here. But especially cats, I'm sure my cats love tuna. So you can put that in there too. But I know this is just a lot of information thrown at you all at once. So please, if you have questions, put it in the comment section below. And if I have too many questions, I'll come up with another video for it to address those. But I'll try to answer what I can in the comment sections. So yes, our pets can do keto, and mine are loving it. I tell you right now, if I put down kibble, they would kill me. You guys have a great day. Blessings.